Welcome to episode 57 of Boxes in the Basement. As you can see, it's a different backdrop, but we are still in the basement. Appreciate y'all taking the time. We're going to start to get the content out, like I said, with more exclusive shoes. Because I've been doing some research, and with that being said, there's a lot of things that goes into the shoe that people don't think about. And you want to keep up with the Jones, you want to get the latest and greatest releases, you want to do all those things, the signature shoes, this company, that company, how is this technology, how is this support, how is this and that. So we're going to dissect. I'm going to just sit these up here. Hopefully y'all can see them. If not, I'll hold them up periodically. The stabilizing bar, which normally people say is the heel cup, but the stabilizing bar is this piece right here. The Achilles notch. So this is a lot of people like Kevin Durant that had Achilles injury. Technology or their shoes kind of favor what they have injured, just like the Kobe Bryant's when he went from the low top all the way up to the high top. But with that being said, the Achilles bar, what's that support look like? These are all pieces that I want to create an impression on your mind that you need to think about when you're copying your shoes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can not just waste your money and feet hurting when you're done playing and all this and all that, sizing and different things of that nature. How's the tongue? Some sneakers have built-in tongues. I forgot the last show where I think it was the M1 or Fred VanVleet edition. Their tongue is built into the shoe. And then there's some shoes that have tongues that have an elastic band that attaches it. Some of them has like an elastic booty that wraps around underneath for the insole. And then some of them just have a free-flowing tongue, which is annoying, right? So these are pieces that y'all need to think about. What's going on with the uppers? Is it laceless system? Is it the boa system? Is it shoelaces? How is the lockdown? Do you have these fake straps, so to speak? Or do you have straps that actually pull on the material, which creates that lockdown for your shoe? This is the toe box area, right? Just like imagine like a box here. Toe cap is this part. A lot of people drag their foot and their sneaker material starts to tear and damage, and then they wasted all this money on shoes. And if you're buying the resale shoes, which are significantly marked up in price, it's crazy, right? It can create a catastrophe. It's a tongue twister. It can create a catastrophe for all this money out for these shoes. Then you have the outsole. This is the outsole. How is herringbone technology? What type of materials is it? What polymers is it? What TPU is it? What rubber compound is it? Is it translucent? All these things go into your comfort of your foot in your performance shoe. What's going on with the midsole? This is probably like a polymer, or I forgot what this is, but there's different things that are built and put into the midsole that gives you comfort. Then you have the sock liner. These are kind of like on the internal part of the shoe. I did the Nike GT cut where it has a drop-in midsole. I know that KDs and some other ones have the Strovel board. This has the carbon fiber here. You can see it all through that. That creates support for your foot. The flex points. That means, just sit this down real quick. That means when a shoe bends, there's some shoes that are harder to bend. This actually has a paper in there, so it does bend though. What does that compounding pressure feel like when you're pushing off of the ground? You see what I'm saying? So just hold that up for y'all. Those are some of the talking pieces. You can just take a snapshot of the picture. With that being said, these are all things that you guys need to think about. I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but just keep in mind these things as you start to purchase. Performance and technology needs to take precedence. Box in the Basement, episode 57. I appreciate y'all. Just DM me or hit my phone if you want to know what shoe this was. Peace.